Why is it so hard to lose weight and get the body that we want and we crave? So I struggled with my body image for years. I remember wearing clothes that fit too tight, and I was kind of ashamed that that my love handles were showing or something, or I had too puffy of man boobs, whatnot. So I know people struggle with this all the time, and training clients, hundreds of clients, it's always seems so difficult to really lose weight and see the progress we want. There's many factors that go into it, and I'm not going to touch on all of them. I'm just going to touch on one simple thing that you can do to really progress and jumpstart your weight loss journey and get the body you want. And it's not your fault, because some of it is. I'll get to it. You've been fed lies by people saying that what's been popular over the last 5 years is to eat all day. Eat small meals frequently, tons of them. You know, the fact is that most of us live sedentary lives, sedentary jobs, and we do not require consistent fuel all day long. Without getting too scientific with you, that what it's doing is secreting our insulin all day, and when the insulin is circulating through your body is not in a fat burning mode, it's in a storing mode. So you're packing away all those little handful of chips over here, a little handful of nuts over here, there's a few pretzels over in the break room, oh, that one little chocolate's not going to matter. It matters because of what you're doing on the inside. So the biggest problem that I always saw with clients, I was included, is our inability to deal with hunger. The moment that we feel a little bit hungry, it's like we lose all train of thought, all focus, and we go into survival mode. We need to find food now. We need it now, we need it now, we need it now. We feel that our hunger is an emergency. And the biggest lesson for me was to realize that hunger is not an emergency. Unless you have diabetic issues, a real medical condition, dealing with hunger pains is essential if you want to lose some body weight. You want to lose fat. If you're trying to get to that next level of physique, or if you need to drop a significant amount of weight, the reality is that you're going to deal with hunger pains if you need to lose weight. The reason is because while you're hungry, that means you're in a deficit, a calorie deficit, where your body is saying, hey, I'm used to having this amount of food. Why are you depriving me? Give me more because I'm used to this. Well, if you're unsatisfied with where you're at, physique-wise, body weight, body fat percent, is you don't want to remain there. So you need periods during the day where you feel hungry. Now don't get all stressed out and be like, man, this sucks. Why does it have to suck so bad? I don't want to be hungry. Who cares? Just whatever. There's good news in this. Is when you get to the body type that you're satisfied with. I was just having this conversation with my girlfriend though yesterday. Said, you have to have some sacrifice to get to where you want. It requires more work. There's no shortcut around it. You have to put it in. You have to deal with hunger like that. But when you get to the body you want, you no longer have to deal with those hunger pains because you want to stay where you're at. And what I tell you before, it's when you're deprived, your body says, hey, give me what I'm used to. And so you get hungry, so you'll eat. And when you're used to being there and you're happy where you're at, you get to go all day long feeling satisfied. Now, if you start overeating again beyond just satiation, you're going to pack on the jiggle stuff again. So my tip to you, and a major breakthrough for me, was knowing, rather than looking when I got hungry, I'm like, oh my God, where's food? I need this. I psychologically played it as, yes, I'm hungry. Now I'm going to go a period of time being hungry because my body is in here taking away this jiggly stuff and using that for energy. So I'm literally stripping and burning the fat as I speak for however long I went. So I used it a little bit game. I'm like, see if I can go 2 hours being hungry because I know I'm in that fat burning mode. You start to work that muscle, that ability to overcome your mind, your control, and your obsession over hunger. So I would try to go at least 4 hours in between meals. to give my body the opportunity to use the fuel that I just ate and then tap into those fat reserves. So go out there, get 4 hours between your meals, try that. And when your hunger comes, don't freak out. You don't need to eat. Do that for 30 days. I will guarantee you something that small. It doesn't need to be hard. Losing weight does not need to be hard. It's simple. Is it easy? No, but it's simple. Do that one strategy, that one technique, 30 days, you'll be blown away with your progress. Remember, hunger is not an emergency.